I got the question what I thought about caffeine or coffee, and I figured I would just answer in a video. So, the quick of it is it's not good for us. But my long answer says it depends on what we're comparing it to. If you're the kind of person who eats a lot of processed food and a lot of energy drinks, I would say that coffee is probably the least of your worries. And I'm somebody who enjoys decaf coffee from time to time, maybe a couple times a week, but I still recognize that coffee is not ideal for humans. We know that it's a stimulant, and while it can improve alertness on the short term, we know that it's a crutch, basically. It affects your adrenals and it raises your cortisol levels and it affects your sleep. No matter how little we think we're having it and how early we're having it in the day, it still can affect your sleep. And we know that anything that affects your sleep affects your overall health. The other reason I see people using it is they have it as a meal replacement because it stunts their hunger. So they're just depriving their body of having good, clean energy for food, for fuel in the morning. So, a way to get around this, I've found that if you have fruit first thing in the morning, you really have zero craving for this coffee. Coffee and fruit just don't go together for me at all. So, it's been a really easy way to make sure I don't have coffee in the morning. So, I don't think that coffee is evil necessarily, especially if you're having it black and you're not having a whole bunch of fatty stuff in it. It can be just not that bad. There are clearly people out there that have had it and they seem to be fine. I mean, they could probably be better without it, but some people seem to have coffee and don't have any issues, seemingly. If it's your last crutch that you have among all the good healthy habits you have, and it's the last little thing, maybe start working on having either decaf or just having it less or having only 1 cup a day. But eventually, it's just another drug that you're addicted to. So if you think of it like that, then you know yourself that it's probably something you want to eventually phase out of your life. So if your goal is peak health, coffee is not good. As far as phasing it out, I found that if you have fruit first thing in the morning, the flavors don't mix at all. So having your fruity meal and then assuming you can have a coffee with it, it just doesn't hit the same way. So maybe try that out and you will find you won't want the coffee. One of the ways to phase it out is trying out different teas, including this roasted dandelion root tea. I tried it a very long time ago and it worked. The other thing is when you finally do phase out coffee and you realize how much it hurts your head because it's such a drug that coming off of it, you're getting such a withdrawal pain that you don't want to do it again. So it's just best to phase it out. If you must have the ritual, maybe try a tea or, like I said, decaf every once in a while, or just go for the juice first thing in the morning. That's pretty nice too. Are you a coffee drinker or do you avoid it at all costs?